What's going on, everybody? It's Kevin, and I got something pulled up here I want to talk to you guys about. It's a Market Watch article that posted this morning. If Republicans win in midterm elections, watch for action on gas tax holiday, child tax credit, and crime. And this is what experts are saying. And my question for you is, do you anticipate a Republican win for the 2022 midterm elections, providing relief and some support and some breathing room in comparison to what we're going through right now? Gas prices are high, diesel prices are high, inflation is going up. Fed is gonna, they're gonna increase rates by 75 basis points. There are several reports that we are in a recession, and it's just one thing after another. We also have to factor in, right now we're in somewhat of like a trying to get this screen to go away so I can see what's going on. I can't do it. Oh, there it is. We're also in line to face major supply chain issues, far worse than before, as what we have now and what you see in the stores is going to be depleted soon. And the retailers, Target, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, we've talked about them, they all have a new business model and a new mission and a new agenda to make sure that they maintain profitability, and it's going to come at a huge cost to us. And I don't think Michelle's actually trying to get out of the video. She's got like some back pain. Is it back pain today? Yesterday? Not quite sure. Is it the new bed?
No, the bed is perfect.
Okay, good. We got a new bed. Crazy firm bed.
It's the moving all the furniture, driving a new vehicle, new bed probably. The way I sit while I drive doesn't help. Scoliosis doesn't help. You just throw it all together.
Yeah, so she's a little fidgety over there. Yeah. But China is on the, they have their own problems. Adding to it, the dispute between Taiwan and their claim for international, or the waters that U.S. is stating are international waters, they're saying are not. And China's production is just down because they have a zero C-19 policy, and basically they haven't been producing like they have before. So everything that we would typically get from them won't be available. And this is like almost everything on Amazon. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, pretty much everything on Amazon comes from China. Everything from Amazon comes from China, comes from this company, Alibaba. All this is Chinese based, and very, very few non-Chinese based, US based, or even other countries are producing products in volume on Amazon, which is taking over our economy. Basically, between Amazon and Chick-fil-A, they're just going to take over the economy. But with Republicans possibly winning midterm elections, and this is foreshadowing into 2024 presidential election, like, do you feel as though a Republicans in office can help? Because Biden, he's hell-bent on this student loan forgiveness, and I don't know if he understands, but he's just trying to pump more money back into the economy, which has gotten us where we are today. It's like a $360 billion proposal to provide $10,000 in student loan forgiveness to all these college students, college graduates who have federally backed loans through Sallie Mae, Fannie Mae, and it's a $360 billion proposal. Well, do you not think that this is going to have an effect down the road for the institutions that have lost this? And if it's not the institutions that are feeling it, the federal government is going to feel it, because they're the ones who backed the loans. So all that means is, hey, we're going to give you, and this is probably not what's discussed and spread widespread. But hey, we're gonna give you a $10,000 forgiveness per student, but then we're gonna tax you on that $10,000, and we're gonna get it back over several years with higher taxes to make up the money that we forgave. Like, we really need some solid solutions from people with, like, I don't know, like cognitive ability to evaluate and discern these situations and make decisions that are actually good for us and good for the country and good for our economy, so we don't end up in this universal income socialist communist government where or country where the government has to basically spoon feed us all because they have destroyed the economy so bad that there's nothing we can do to afford to buy food, put a roof over our heads, buy vehicles, pay for the fuel for the vehicles, or even electricity, because that's the way that they want us to go. They're going to make it so bad. They're going to make it so bad that the people don't have the money. The businesses have to eliminate the people and replace them with automation and AI and technology and robotics. Now, who's going to buy what they have to sell? They're not paying employees to work. The robots aren't going to buy anything. So they're just, it's like, I don't think anyone's really paying attention to all the effects that every single move has on us collectively. We saw some young man yesterday at Target, and he was barefoot, looked like he may have not had a shower in a week or so, and we noticed the sheriff walked into Target, and he was kind of looking around. He was on the phone, he was looking around, and obviously he was looking for somebody. It was this young man in particular he was looking for, and he took him outside, and we were watching as we were loading up from what we had purchased. Ironically, Target had 4 cashiers. They had 4 cashiers.
They did.
Physical people. But, he looked like he was down on his luck, probably in a homeless situation, couldn't afford shoes that fit, couldn't afford to bathe himself, and was probably trying to get out of the heat because it's hot as hell, and Target's AC was on full blast, and maybe begging, panhandling, so to speak, and people down here, like, they ain't gonna go for that, so they probably called the sheriff, and that's why. But it was really nice because the sheriff came in, he saw him, he took him outside, and they were having a conversation. He didn't put him in handcuffs and walk him out, throw him in the back. It looked like he genuinely gave a shit about this kid and what was going on, and possibly trying to help him solve some of the problems that he's having. But the reason why I say that is because, I want to know, like, what kind of problems are you having? What kind of problems are you seeing? Because just yesterday, somebody was sharing a story with me about someone that they saw in a store. I don't know what store, if it was a grocery store, if it was Walmart or what, I don't know what store it was, but they said they saw somebody in the store and they just looked so sad and distraught and in fear and in panic for the fact that they couldn't find what they needed due to food shortages, and they were fearing for their family. Maybe, I think it might have been something specially needed for particular diets, which kind of sucks, because if you are vegan, if you are allergic to certain things, if you are, what's some other ones, like the gluten diets, and there's
celiac disease, you can't have, I think that's one where you can't have gluten. And then, if you are allergic to dairy of any sort, it's hard to find things that don't have some form of dairy in them right now. Oh, shoot.
Michelle, she's got to look at every label to see if it's got coconut in it.
Or, yeah.
Coconut, ginger, because, and then, me personally, certain things with sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, poppy seeds. There's certain ones that will trigger a allergic reaction that'll basically try to kill me. But the thing is, it's like, if you can't find what you need to eat, not to say that, hey, there's plenty of food on the shelves, there's no widespread food shortages, but the foods you need because of your specific condition you can't get, you can't find, I can understand how you would be very, very worried.
Or they're so expensive that even if you can find them, you can't buy them.
Oh yeah, well, the expense, that's a whole nother thing. And I don't know, like the videos that I put up about like the money and the finance component and understanding the inflation and the recession that is happening, and ways to combat that and be able to make sure that you are making plans and moves to position yourself now so that tomorrow you can afford these things. I don't know if you guys like those videos or don't like the videos, or if YouTube likes them or doesn't like them, because I get a lot of negative comments and I get a lot of lost subscribers from these videos, and I'm gonna keep making them. But the crazy thing is like, is it that you don't like them, or is it that you don't want to hear them because
you don't want to face reality?
Yeah. Because like somebody actually commented that their husband, and this was on a video I put up yesterday, they commented that their husband was not on the same page as them when it came to prepping and paying attention to what's going on in the news. And it sounded like from the comment that the husband just didn't want to face reality. So would rather ignore it and say they don't want to hear it than have to listen to it and then make changes in their lifestyle, or actually kind of worry about what's coming down the road. I'm not telling you to like worry to death, but I am also saying like, don't ignore everything that's going on and ignore the signs, and most importantly, don't ignore the people who are trying to help you to better prepare for SHTF, because this is happening now. Maybe not in the way that we all had expected by going hungry and not having any food available, but it is happening. And what we see today is nothing in comparison to what we're going to see tomorrow, because right now we're in a little bit of a lull and things are okay, but this is going to be short-lived after these supplies are depleted, and the prices continue to go up, and Biden continues to make stupid decisions, and the list goes on and on and on. So I hope you guys are really paying attention, and I'm going to continue to make videos. We are actually traveling right now, and it's like these people out here don't really know how to drive. It's kind of, I don't know, I think that's like I don't think it's specific to any certain city, just everywhere people don't know how to drive. I don't know what the big deal is, but I'm gonna keep making videos. We're actually heading now to take our Florida training class. It's a 4-hour class for concealed weapons license. You have to have this training. It's a 3-hour in-class training and 1 hour on range training that you have to have before you go get your concealed license from Florida, which is pretty cool. But even still, Florida is, Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida, is pushing for constitutional carry like many other states have had, and that's going to totally eliminate the need for this training class, which I think is a great idea. Michelle does too. Georgia, where we just came from, constitutional carry, you don't even need a permit anymore. You go buy a gun and you just carry it, no big deal. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I just like the fact that Florida requires some form of training. I think even if the state doesn't, you yourself, if you're choosing to do that, should educate yourself to make sure that you are operating as safely as possible.
Well, it's like driver's license. You turn 16 and they're like, all right, here you go. Here's your driver's license. And you're like, well, I've never gotten behind the wheel. I've never done any of this. Oh, it's fine. Just go for it. See what happens.
Yeah, I mean, and some may work for some because their parents have taught them, and they have educated themselves as best they can to know and understand how to operate safely. But This is not my 2A video, but I am going on a little bit of a 2A rant. And it's one of those things where a lot of you guys may not agree with me, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But if you have it and you don't know how to use it safely and effectively, it's just as good as not having it.
Yeah.
Probably worse, because you could possibly hurt yourself or others by not knowing how to operate safely. But anyway, we're going to do this, and I'll try to bring you guys another video later today. But like I said, it's a 4-hour class, so it's going to eat up a lot of time. But I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know if you guys are actually seeing any struggles in your area, particularly the food shortages and empty shelves, because right now we sort of haven't seen it. She went to Sam's Club the other day, said that their inventories were pretty low, but Publix, Fresh Market, Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Whole Foods, is it Whole Foods? They're pretty good. So I don't know what's going on with Sam's Club. I have to figure that out. But hit me up in the comments, get a video like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Bye.